Hello, my fellow humans, and welcome back to another Daily Dice, where we ask the dice for a message and find out what that is. I do want to say thank you to anyone and everyone that continues to be a supportive part of this journey, this channel, this ever-growing tribe. I'm truly honored to be sharing this time and space with you. And for anyone that is new here, welcome. This is that reminder that we're all here sharing this human experience together, and that this is a safe space to show up as your highest, most aligned, loving, authentic self. Should these messages happen to resonate with you, it would mean so much to me if you were to like, comment, and subscribe below. With that being said, today's message is your spirit guides want to talk to you. So we're going to find out what they would like to say. So spirit guides, what do you want to talk to my fellow humans about today? What would you like to say? Okay. We have invention flipping over here with the helper guides, number 17. All right. And on the bottom, we have goals with teacher guide. Okay. So there's something here about your goals and what you're inventing or what you're creating. Spirit guides, what would you like to talk to my fellow humans about today? Spirit guides, what would you like to talk to my fellow humans about today? What would you like to talk to them about? Oh, okay. So we've got the 5th house, Pluto energy, and Scorpios. There's some kind of transformation that's happening here when it comes to your journey. This could be love. You know, the 5th house does point at dating, you know, flirting and that stuff. But I feel like more than anything for most of you, this is about a change that's coming in how you see life. Like showing up and feeling very passionate towards life, showing up and feeling this joy, this sense of purpose that comes from that. And that's where the transformation comes from. This is something that's driving you. This is something you feel very driven about. This is something you keep showing up for, right? And it feels like this is something that's going to reconnect you with your inner child. And it's going to help you let go of the drama and the stuff that's happening outside of you and be more connected with what's going on inside of you. And this is coming from your self-expression. This is something you're very interested in. It could have been at one point just a hobby, and now you're really trying to turn it into something more than a hobby, right? So with Scorpio energy, we see that this is something that's driving you because you're so passionate about, but you're also being secretive about this, and that is not a bad thing, okay? But you're being very wise about how you're approaching it. You're determined. This is helping to transform things on a very powerful level for you as well. It's also very intense. I feel like this is something that's a truth that you're trying to express in a way that feels best for you. And it's something that maybe you had said at one point in time, but no one believed you, or people said things about it. And now you're just like, you know what, fine. I'm not going to tell anybody. I'm just going to go towards it and see what happens. And with that, we see this massive shift occur, right? You're healing subconscious wounds. You're finding what it is that you desire in life. You're learning about yourself. And what you're dealing with as well is this facing of deep emotions and fears that have been holding you back. It's like, I'm not going to let what people say about me anymore be the reason that I don't do the things that I enjoy. And so you're really focusing on how you can express this in a way that isn't out loud to everyone that has said something before, but is in a way that's still helping people who need it. And it's working out very well for you, it feels like here. So, okay, so we've got 2 cards flying out. We have the Knight of Coins with slowing down and the 7 of Swords with politics. And in the Tarot Marseille, this is talking about moving towards a common goal for yourself. This is something your eye is on the prize, right? And the 7 of Swords in the Tarot Marseille is overcoming all these obstacles, you know, overcoming the hardships, perseverance, no matter what. And so you are going to be persevering towards this goal. It's something that you've had your eye on for a long time. This could be something coming up from the past as well. But we also see slowing down. Like, there's no rush to get anywhere with this either. Like, I know it's so easy to want to run ahead and to get to the front of the line and to be already at that point of success. But there's something beautiful for you here. Your spirit guides are telling you in slowing down. This is something you're creating from the ground up. This is something you're inventing, right? Invention. It's like this idea that's coming to fruition from thin air, and you're the one that's bringing it through. And the reason you want to slow down is because there's a lot of people who have their eye on you, and they're playing this part And they have this role to play in your life, and they're playing it very well. And they're trying to get information from you, and they're trying to get this reason to say things about you, like, oh, there they go again, not staying true to their word, or oh, there they go again, not doing what they said they were going to do, because now they're focusing on something else. So there's no reason to rush in and drop everything to put all your efforts into this right now. This is a slow and steady wins the race type of energy coming around, and your spirit guides want to remind you that it's okay to focus the time that you have available to this, but don't drop everything right now, because there's somebody, or there's a group of people here that are really watching over you. And I don't know if you can hear that music that's just going by right now. Yeah, they're trying to be burdensome. These are people who are trying to be burdensome. Like, they don't want you to succeed. And you've been carrying that around with you, that hardship, that burden, whether that's the fear or whether that's just the fact that these people want to see you fail, or they can't stand the fact that you might actually succeed when they really told everybody that you weren't going to succeed. Whatever the reason behind that is, they're just saying to stay quiet about it right now, because things are going to work out for you. But it's important that you don't give away to the people who aren't there for you with the Seven of Swords energy. Right? Not everybody is excited about our success. Not everybody wants to see us succeed. Some people are hoping that we'll fail because for some reason that'll make them feel better about the things that they're not doing with their life. That's just the way it works. I wish I could tell you that everybody wants to see you succeed. I really do. And, you know, for as much as you want others to succeed, it's just not the truth. Some people just can't. They can't stomach the fact that you're chasing your dreams and they're not. And they don't know how to chase their dreams. And so instead of going and chasing their dreams, they take that out on you. So look, we have the sun energy coming out with the Griot with bliss. Yeah, this is something you're very excited about. And this is something that's bringing a lot of clarity into your life as well. It's like, almost like this energy of, why didn't I do this sooner? But you couldn't, because you had to do it when you were ready to go towards it, right? We have the Fool energy with Boo Boo the Fool, possibilities and potential. So this is definitely something you're taking a risk on. This is something your guides have led you towards. And they're saying, don't worry about that. Like, you're getting into it exactly when you're meant to get into it. Like, there's no wrong way of doing this. There's no, oh my gosh, you waited too long to get into this. There's none of that. Right? They're saying that this happened exactly when it was meant to. We have underwater gardens. Nurture the garden of your heart, cultivating seeds of compassion, gratitude, and forgiveness. And I feel like this is coming out in regards to this politics energy here. It's like, don't focus on the people who don't want you to succeed. Don't focus on the people who are jealous. Don't focus on the people who gossip. Don't focus on them, because karma has a funny way of coming back around, whether you're around to see it or not. And so the more that we focus on those energies, though, the less time that you have to focus on what's important to you. And we see that this project or this invention, whatever it is that you're working on, is very important for you here with underwater gardens. Dolphins energy, find joy in playful connections and let your intuition guide you to deeper understanding. So I feel like this is going to bring you closer to your soul family. This is going to bring you to the people who do want to see you succeed. It's going to bring you closer to the people who want to support you. And on the bottom, we have sea dragons with embrace your inner power and let your majestic spirit soar through life's depths. So you're embracing a new part of yourself and letting yourself be seen in this way. And I feel like this has been a part of your goals all along. But sometimes it's hard for us to lean into those goals because of outward situations, things that are outside of our control, right? What people say about us when we're not around, that's outside of our control. How people try to paint the picture of us when we're not around, that's outside of our control. Even how people try to paint the picture of who we are to ourselves, that's outside of our control. And ultimately, it's not even our business, right? Because that's theirs to deal with. They have to face that part of themselves. That's not for us to face for them. It's not for us to carry for them. But for our whole lives, we've been told that everybody's reflection of who we are is the truth of us. And that's actually the biggest illusion that we buy into. We have the New Beginnings card coming out here with behind every closed door, a new beginning awaits. Seek new exits. Yeah, so this is something new for you, a new beginning. And then we have flexibility with fine strength in the tentacles of the intangible, where softness overcomes rigidity. Adapt to change and exhibit flexibility. So this is going to change your life in a variety of ways. Your spirit guides have this to tell you. They want to talk to you about this. Like, we're really glad that you're taking this chance on yourself, because it's going to open up new doors, and it's going to offer this ability for you to have a lot more flexibility in your life, flexibility that you're looking for. We have foundation on the bottom. Embrace the stability of your current setting. Home is your anchor. Do not change your environment lightly. Yeah, so there's no need to change things lightly right now. If you want to change, that's fine, but really consider what you're doing with that, right? So we're going to read this one from the book and see what it says. Invention, adaptation, adjustment, transformation, challenge. Sometimes life gives you lemons, but not to worry. Your helper guides are on hand, assisting you in transforming your lemons into lemonade. No matter who you are, what circumstances you've inherited, life is always a blend of both the positive and the negative. Your helper guides urge you to be grateful for the positives in your life and to be creative and inventive with the negatives. They are on hand to help you transform any adverse or challenging situation into one for the better. So rather than dwell on your lousy circumstances, get to your innovative juices flowing and change the undesirable or adversarial situation into a more satisfying one. Rather than endure an unfulfilling job, for example, be resourceful and courageous and start the business you've dreamed of for years. Rather than remain in an unsatisfying relationship, summon enough self-love to move on. This is not to deny the painful aspects of your life. Just know you don't have to tolerate them any longer. Use your sadness, frustration, or lack of fulfillment as an incentive to create better circumstances. Allow your helper guides to get you going. If your circumstances cannot be changed right now, at least change your attitude and make the best of the situation, knowing it is temporary. Do not settle for the lemons you have encountered in life. Gather their juice and be creative. Ask your helper guides for inspiration and ideas so you can invent a much sweeter outcome. They are ready and waiting to help you. When life hands you lemons, make lemonade. So, right? And that's interesting because as a politics card, it was giving me this energy. There's someone here, there's a group of people here who are saying so much, or they're doing whatever they're doing. And there's a lot of focus on that. And they're saying, like, don't focus on that. That's focusing on the negative, and it's taking away precious energy from you focusing on the things that truly matter, that are going to bring a new beginning and give you the flexibility that you need and help you build a more solid foundation. And we have money waves underneath that. Right? Avoid the lure of quick gain. Like, you're building something foundational with your money, you're building something foundational with your home, and it's going to take time. But the key here is to focus on what makes you happy, and that's where you're going to find real peace. Okay? So this is what I see for you here. If you feel like this is your reading, is there a little octopus emoji down below? If there is an octopus, leave an octopus. If not, leave a dolphin. Okay, and say, I open up to the existence from my helper guides, knowing that they're helping me to focus on the things that bring me deep joy and satisfaction. And if it resonated, it would mean so much to me if you were to like, comment, and subscribe below. If you are interested in supporting the channel further, you'll find all those links below in the description box in order to do so. You can email me for a personal reading. You can follow me on over to my podcast on Spotify at Scatter Love Radio. You can even join as a member, and I would love to see you on memberships. But if not, thank you so much for your continued support here. With that being said, I want to take a quick second to say thank you to your spirit guides, your angels, your helpers, your spirit messenger source, and my spirit guides, all for coming together to give us this message. And until next time, stay human. Bye.